went to a Christmas party last night and subsequently suffered through a fucking horrific hangover this morning, but all of today really. And I've realized that with my hangovers, they kind of follow a similar pattern in terms of the initial phase. When you wake up and you realize you're hungover, then I basically go straight to sadness. I get the sadness out of the way first. I really kind of like rub salt in my wounds and listen to a recent one that I've been listening to a lot. Sad song is Farewell Transmission by Songs Ohio. That's a really good one. That one will kick you in the nuts when you're down. Yeah, and I basically just allow myself to wallow in the mess that I've created for myself, the mental and physical anguish. Um, and I find that there must be some like reason I'm doing that, because then when you do start to improve your mental state, you kind of feel like, well, I've been sad now. I can't continue to be sad. I'm not a complete bitch. Um, so at least that's what I do. And I'm in my 30s now, so the hangovers last the whole day. Gone are the days when I could be hungover and actually function as a human being. I don't even attempt it now. I basically just, can all the plans. And I'm sneaky as well, because I feel like this really just encourages extreme binge drinking, but I make sure if I'm gonna have a night on the terps, I don't plan anything the next day. So it's like, of course I'm gonna be hungover. Like, but then I'm thinking like, well, maybe that's a bit like defeatist or setting yourself up for failure. Cause yeah, you're like, well, I gotta give myself liver poisoning. I've organized a night out and a recovery day the next day. So I don't really know any other way around it, because it's no fun when you feel like you have to put the brakes on because you got like an 8 a.m. start or whatever the next day. Um, is it better just to do this, just have the full on, full blown hangover? Because that's the other factor, right? Is that I felt like shit for the majority of today. I got the sadness and the kind of like wallowing in self pity, self soothing with some of the old classic YouTube videos. One of my old classics I watch is remember Craig Ferguson, the Scottish talk show host. He did an amazing monologue once about where he was like sticking up for Britney Spears. He was talking about his own experiences with alcoholism and going to AA and getting sober. And that always does the job when you feel like, yeah, maybe drinking's ruining my life, and it's at least the reason for this banger of a headache I'm suffering through. So yeah, I kick myself in the nuts, and then kind of like you think, well, I don't want to do this again. Like, I'm not going to do this again for a while. As opposed to the kind of like the the half steps where you can, like you're having 5 or 6 drinks and you still feel kind of woozy the next day. You're able to function, but you're like definitely not at 100%. Is it better to really just like fucking give it a proper nudge, handicap yourself, have as many drinks as you possibly can consume, have a horrific hangover, but then, yeah, that's me done for a couple months in terms of needing to like have a bender, because that was pretty extreme. That was pretty extreme, and so was the hangover. But I'm curious, what's your hangover strategy? Let me know your thoughts, and yeah, Merry fucking Christmas. Catch you on the next one. Bye.